Hi everybody, today we are talking about that. It is the K21 Tube RGB light from Weelight. I've been after one of these lights for a long time. I've got a bit of a thing about lights. I use the Aputure light I saved up for this fantastic softbox I use for all my videos. I use Weelight's back accent light there, which gives that blue colour in the background. That's a really good light as well. That's the R9, I do believe. And then just some other cheap lights that I use from a Lanzi and like a key light on the left hand side to give me some more depth. Lights can come in useful in all sorts of ways, and they can also come in useful for creative ways. So what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how I'd use this light here for creative B-roll, stuff like that. It can be used for practical use, of course, for rim lights or key lights or something like that, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to use it for creatively. So stay tuned to the end of the video. While you're down there, please make sure you subscribe, press the bell, give this video a like. It really does help me and the channel grow. I will include the timestamps down below as well, so you can skip through if you want to just skip to that point. So this is a tube light. It's RGB and it's really bright. That was only 75%. So you can adjust the Kelvin. It's fully by colour as well, so the different Kelvins for matching your colour to this light. I've got this light set at 5600, so that was 5600, so the two lights match. It's also RGB, so when it comes to creative videography, creative shooting, having an RGB light just gives you so many different options, so many different creative avenues to go down. So it's really, really handy to have that RGB plugged in there. There's a bunch of new effects with this I've noticed as well. Weelight sent me the R9 and that's got effects on it, but this one's got so many different effects, and there's a bunch that you could use. Broken light bulb, which, you know, if you're shooting like a Halloween video or something like that, all these different effects are going to come in. Candlelight, fireworks, 3 different kinds of fireworks, and my personal favourite, the ambulance, because some Friday nights I need an ambulance. It's priced at $49.99 at the moment. For something like this, for something this quality, that's really good value. So you can grab it on Amazon. The link will be in the description down below if you want to go and grab one of these. I've got all the details here about it. RGB, bicolor, like I said. Type-C charging, which is really good. It's going to charge up nice and quickly, and that's essential when you're out and about and you need to recharge it. It's got a 2000 milliamp battery, which is going to last for up to 2 hours non-stop use. Now, the really cool feature about this, as you can see, it's magnetic, and these magnets are really, really strong. They're strong. It almost pulls over my shelving unit I've got here, but it slaps on there, so it's magnetized. You can put it anywhere you like. Be creative with that as well, so that comes in really handy. So like I said, it's got all those effects built in. It feels really well built as well. The buttons are nice and clicky. It feels solid. Either end of the tube, it's got 1/4 inch screws as well, so you can actually fix a couple of these together, maybe buy 2 or 3 and line them up and have it like one big long tube, or you can mount it on a tripod for a key light on the left hand side. That'd be really handy. That's probably another use that I'd use it for on a regular basis. Really good features, really like this light, and it's essential in my eyes to have something like this in your videography or photography arsenal, in your kit bag all the time. In the box it comes with the light itself, nicely packaged, and then the USB-C lead. I've got a million of those USB-C to USB-A leads, but it's always handy to have more. And that's pretty much it. For the price, for what you can do with it, for the effects that it has, the RGB and bicolor, it's an essential bit of videography kit. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you sort of a case use scenario. I'm going to film another product that I've got a video coming up pretty soon on. We're going to do the B-roll for it, going to show you how you can get different effects with this light. So let's do that. I'm reviewing the suction cup for the GoPro, which is from Teleson, and they've sent me that, so we're going to review that. What we're going to do, we're going to do some behind the scenes. If you don't stay for this part of the video, that's fine, no problems at all, but just don't leave without giving it a thumbs up and subscribing so you don't miss any future uploads coming up really soon. Appreciate you all. Right then, first thing is what we're going to do. This is kind of behind the scenes, and this is where you get to see the mess that is my tiny little studio, aka the garage. Done a pretty good job in here, I've got to say, but we've got to expand soon. We're getting to the point where I've got too much gear, I've got too much to do, I've got lack of space to do what I want to do in this sort of studio, so stay tuned for a studio update, hopefully at some point this year, but we'll see. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got the Elgato overhead rig here, which I haven't done a review on because I haven't been too impressed with it. This is a quite expensive overhead, specifically designed for overhead rigs, and as you can see, it's pretty wobbly. When the camera's on there, it's solid. These ball joints are really, really solid. But no matter how much I tighten the mount on the bottom, I can't stop it wobbling. So I don't recommend that. Don't buy it. I've got the Telesun camera suction cup bracket. They sent me this to review, so I'm going to do a video on it. And then we're going to open it first. So we've got put the camera on here, do the unboxing. So we've got the B-roll of the unboxing first. And then we're going to do sort of a B-roll montage of the actual product itself, just for like a 10-15 second clip within the video. And that's the creative side, where we're going to be using the K21. Nearly forgot the name of it, but that's what it's called. Just going to film in slow motion on the Canon R6 down here, 1080p, 120. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the light around like that, so it just gives it a movement sort of camera. Instead of moving the camera itself, move the light and it just gives it a nice thing. You'll see, you'll see. That's what we're going to do. So this is where this light comes in handy. We're going to turn the light up. This is the Aputure 100X with a honeycomb light dome on there. It's a bit big for in here really, but we're going to turn it up. It's got 4 settings, nice and bright, so that's lots brighter over here. So let's just record the overhead shot first. This is interesting from Telesun, this mount. The suction thing seems really good, and it's a lot more adjustable than the actual GoPro suction cup, which is really awkward. It comes with like a bunch of different arms that you can't really adjust and get in the angle and film that you want to do. You have to sort of put stuff in there and then another one that way, and it's really awkward. I don't like that at all. A waste of 50 quid, to be honest with you. But this one looks incredible. This sort of unlocks the 2 joints there like a small rig arm, and you can adjust it any way that you want to get the shot or any sort of angle, and that's a lot better in my eyes. The suction cup seems nice and strong, so we're going to test it out in the video coming up, so make sure you subscribe. So what we're going to do now, I am going to put the camera on the tripod here, then we're going to just film in 1080 120 frames per second, and I'm going to turn the lights off in here totally, and then I'm going to drag the K21 tube light across it, different angles, so we can get some nice sort of montagey B-roll. So let's do that now. Okay, so that is pretty much how you can use the K21 in like just one scenario, one creative way. I've done this before on other videos and it looks really well. I'll show you the finished clip now. Yeah, you can see for yourself. It looks pretty cool the way that you record in slow motion, and you can use the light moving it around. There's a bunch of other ways to use this light. Of course, we can have it magnetized to different places for like a key light or a rim light or anything like that. It comes in really handy. Really do fully recommend it. And like I said, if you're still here, you've made it this far, then there is a link in the description to go and grab one. And that is an affiliate link. They haven't sponsored me. They've just given it to me for free just to test out and review on this channel. But yeah, if you do buy for that link, it doesn't cost you anymore. It's just helps this channel grow. So as a giant helicopter goes across the sky, I'm going to finish this video. Thanks for watching if you did make it this far. Stay tuned for lots of other videos coming up. Absolutely snowed under. You have to stay tuned, all right? Yeah, that's it. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Appreciate you watching, guys. Thanks again. Make sure you do subscribe and press the notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Drop us a like, it really does help the channel. Check out the podcast, it's a lot of fun over there. Also, you might like this other video. Thanks for watching.